What's up, wonderful world of YouTube? My name's Chris, and you are tuned in to Motivated Living, doing a special unboxing today. Some things I got from Dan, TLTG Reviews Fragrance Lounge. Crazy story. I was talking to somebody who had a lot of fragrances on eBay, and we got to talking back and forth, and turns out he's a fellow member at the lounge, so it's cool. It's leading to continued communication. It's a small world. But here's what I got from him. I'm going to unbox this for you, so stay tuned.
Welcome to Motivated Living.
Change is on the horizon.
All right, I'm back. Trying out my new microphone. I got new lighting and stuff set up out there, but it's not all the way together yet, so I can't say it's really set up. So I'm doing it in the bedroom from the land of Atlantis behind me. So let's go ahead and get into this. There's a lot of things in here. I already had popped it because I had to get the label off. But this box is full, so I'm going to try to roll through really fast. I don't know how many sniffs or impressions I'm going to do, but I'm going to show you what's in the box. Boom, let's get started. And I will say, Dan is a professional packager because these things weren't moving at all. You could have almost drop kicked this box and it probably would have been safe. So let's go ahead and get started. What's in here? Let's pop them open. Boom, boom. We got a few, and he just threw some things in, like this isn't what was agreed on. He threw some bonuses in there for me. Okay, so this is a fragrance oil. Our impression of Polo Blue. It says it's quality fragrance oils. I don't know how well y'all can see that. Smells pretty good. I'm not really going to mess with the smells too much. Sorry, I'm sitting back. I had to adjust. I'm sitting back here on my knees, and I had to get more comfortable. This is their impression of, it's oilperfumery.com's impression of Creed Viking, which that one actually smells really good. I like that. If that's what Viking smells like, that may be on my add to my collection list. This is their impression of Sauvage. I'm going to rub it on the cardboard. Yeah, pretty close. Mellow. I do get the vibe from it. Alright, let's keep it moving. Mont Blanc Individual. I had never smelled it. I've seen some good hype about it. A cheapie. He gave me an amazing deal on these. So if it turns out where I don't like these, I can pay him forward and bless somebody who's just getting started in the fragrance game. That smells alright. I actually have Legend, and I picked it up at a Gordman's we have here in town, and I figure I'd give it a shot. Not bad. Not bad. Dang on it. I got to keep moving around. I'm really uncomfortable. I just wanted to get something shot for you guys. The next guy we got here, it's the pack of Stogies. Cuba Prestige. That's interesting. I've never smelled anything from this company at all, like the cigar ones. But I know you can get them really cheap at the rack stores and whatnot. Kind of gives me, this one kind of gives me like an old school, like Avon type cologne vibe or something. Doesn't smell bad though for a cheapie. Now this one is a Frank Olivier, which I've never smelled anything from him. Cool little bottle. It is called Eau de Passion Men, Frank Olivier. It's an EDT. I know that's all that. My wife's going to come home and smell that one in there. Like, what did you spray? Oh, on the cardboard, that almost gives me a weakened down version of Curve almost. So these are all cheapies, and he gave them to me at a really good price as well. Keep moving forward into the goodie box. There's a big old stogie there. Man, see? Shall I swear to the copper, see? This is Cuba Green. Huh. That's actually not bad. It's actually rather fresh. That actually smells good. By Perfume Cuba Original by Parfums de Champs. That actually doesn't smell bad at all. Big old cigar. Moving forward. There's a lot in here, and I even told him, I said, I'm going to have to figure out a way to try to make this go fast. It's a Chrome Azzaro, Chrome United by Azzaro, which I've never smelled that. So, I'm going to... I like it. Definitely going to have to give that one a full wear and see what it's about. They threw in a little tiny bottle of Lucky. I don't know how many people are familiar with the Lucky brand cologne. The Lucky stuff smells really good, and it's cheap. You can't really go wrong with it. It's got this fresh, yet somewhat classic vibe. It's one of my wife's favorites, and it's one of my favorites on her, the women's version. You can pick them up fairly inexpensive, too. This is another Cuba. It's called Cuba Red. I don't know how much I care for that one. So I didn't have very high hopes for the cigar fragrance ones. But it was such a good deal. I was like, you know what? I'm going to grab them from them. This one's called Cuba Shadow. It's got like a blue label on it. I know spraying it on the cardboard probably ain't the best for it. Can't say how I feel about that one. A lot of the cigar ones. The Cubas. This one is Cuba Prestige Legacy. That one doesn't smell too bad. Doesn't smell too bad at all. All these cigars. Yeah, see. This is Cuba Paris. Dang on there, got the whole collection of these. That's rather pleasant. Almost to the bottom of the box. I can let y'all get back to your days. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit your subscribe button. Go ahead, give me a thumbs up, support a YouTuber, and hit your notification bell. Come on back. I do a lot of stuff like this. Usually it's in a more I'm not bouncing around setting, but I'm moving back and forth on my knees. I needed to film somewhere else because where I usually film at's in disarray until I finish getting everything set up. Got big things planned for the channel. So y'all stick around and see what I got coming up. I'm gonna play with the video, better lighting through a green screen in. So it's gonna be a learning experience. As I said when I invited you guys who've been with me for a while, we started at the ground floor and we're growing. So y'all are coming with me. That's Cuba Orange. First impression of that kind of reminded me of something you would clean with. And Cuba Black. Cuba Black. Gives me that vintage old school cheapy vibe smell. Something I might have smelled growing up. Needless to say, the majority of the cigar ones will be getting passed on. Give them to somebody who would enjoy them. But that's that. That's all of them. I appreciate you guys coming and watching me unbox all these. Now I'm going to go and wrap all this bubble wrap around me and bounce off the walls for a little bit. And it's about time for my daughter to come home. So we chase each other around, popping each other. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all. You guys have a good day. Motivated living. Changes on the horizon. Be blessed. Smile. Keep your heads up. Peace.
Motivated living.
Change is on the horizon.